Hello everybody, Cozy Azeroth here, and today we're going to look at Chapter 8 of the Teach Yourself Basic series for the Texas Instruments TI-99 a home computer. I always seem to missay that, and it's my favorite computer, TI-99 4A. Here we go. We need to load the program into memory here, and I've got it saved under Disk 2, Chapter 8. I think the title of this one is just called More Programming. Down in the weeds a little bit in terms of the things TI Basic can do. It'll take a minute for it to load. Hang tight, there we go. We'll list the program at the very end so you can see what makes up this tutorial for completion's sake. Let's see what Chapter 8 is all about. Cute, huh? I love the graphics on this system. I say that every time. Learning Basic, Chapter 8, More Programming. Hello again. In this chapter we will do some more programming. And as usual, we will write a program to do something. But to make it easy, we will again do a program to give the day number when we enter the month and day. But this time we will do it in a simpler way. We will concentrate on the following statements: data, read, restore, rem for remark, GOSUB, go to a subroutine, return, on GOSUB, and on GOTO. This is most of the program. Once you understand it, you will know most of the basic language. Press enter. Okay, data. Data means that everything after it is data for the program. Here are the number of days in each month. You can see that 30, 31, 28, 31, 30, 31, so on and so forth. Okay. There it goes. Data statements can have numerical or string data, or both. For example, 10 data, John 14, Steve 14, Rob 12, Theo 9. This is a valid data statement. Press enter. You do not need quotes around strings in the data unless the strings contain spaces or commas or quotes. Okay. REM is a useful statement. It does nothing at all. REM is used by a programmer to leave notes to himself or to others if you're writing a program for others. The computer ignores REM statements. We call them comments nowadays. REM statements are ignored by the computer, but they are important. Programs are often hard to understand. REM statements in the program are very useful for other people who must read your program. REM stands for remark. We are going to take the REM statement out of our program to save space. Often one must take REM statements out of a program to save computer memory. Back when memory was at a premium. Statement 15 is just our usual input statement for entering the month M and the day D. Press enter. int of x is a function. It gives the largest integer less than or equal to x. We want y equals 1 when m equals 1, 2, or 3. We want y equals 2 for m equals 4 and 5 or 6, y equals 3 for m 7, 8, or 9, and y equals 4 for m equals 10, 11, or 12. You will see why we want this soon. Here are two new things, on y and GOSUB. Press enter. On y. Sometimes you want your program to branch to other parts of the program. On y does this. Suppose we had a statement 30 on x go to 40, 60, 80. This does the following. The program looks at the current value of x. If x equals 1, then the program branches to statement 40. If x equals 2, then the program branches to statement 60. If x equals 3, it branches to 80. If x is less than 1, or if x is larger than the number of line numbers in the on statement, the statement will not work and the program will stop. Here we do not have on y go to, we have on y GOSUB. GOSUB is like GOTO. If a program sees GOTO 130, the program branches to line 130. But if a program sees GOSUB 130, it goes to line 130 and runs until it comes to a return statement. When it comes to return, the program branches back to the statement after the GOSUB. Press enter. In our program, suppose it is February. I would make y equals 1. The GOSUB statement would make the program branch to line 75. When the return statement 80 is reached, the program returns to statement 30. The GOSUB statement is said to branch to a subroutine. Introducing some computer terminology here, subroutine. In this case, the subroutine just prints it is winter. Statements 30 and 35 are the same as in the last day number program. L equals 0 just starts the number of days equals 0. 35 is a for loop. When the program sees a read statement, it absorbs the next item of data in the data statement. Press enter. Read means take the next item of data and call it mm. The first time the program gets to read MM is set to 31 for January. The second time MM is set to 28 for February, etc. Statements 45, 50, 55, and 60, again, are the same as in the former day number program. Press enter. 45 adds the month's days. 50 ends the loop. Yes, 50 is just next K. 55 gets the number of days. That's L equals L plus D. And 60 prints the answer. Now we want to run the program over and over, which explains statement 70. But the next time the program sees a read statement, it will try to read the next item of data. But we want it to again read the first data item. Restore tells the program to start reading from the first data item at the next read statement. Press enter. This is all there is to this program. Press enter. I'm going to leave it up there for just a second for posterity's sake, in case you want to try typing this into your TI-99 4A or a Classic 99 emulator on your own. There's one more item to mention in this chapter, new. If you have a program in the computer memory and you want to get rid of it, you stop the program, Shift-C, which we discovered was Alt-4, and enter new. The program will be erased from the computer. You can try it now. This is the end of chapter 8. If you enter new and try to list the program, it will not be there. Try it. Okay, so what I want to do, I want to list the program, because we were doing that in all the previous videos, and then we'll type new to demonstrate new, and then we'll go ahead and end this stream and get this video on YouTube. Seeing if anything jumps out here at us. You can see the return statements, GOSUB. So we're seeing some of the examples of the code that was the command statements that were listed in the tutorial itself. Return, GOSUB, lots of subroutines. I'm just letting this list on its own. Not much here we didn't already see in the previous tutorials. Okay, so that is the entire program for Chapter 8 of Teach Yourself Basic. As the program suggested, let's try typing new, which should clear the program from memory altogether. And now if we try to list the program, we'll get an error. Can't do that. Same thing if we try to run the program. Can't do that. There's no program in memory anymore. Well, that's all there is to Chapter 8. If you missed Chapters 1 through 7, be sure to check those out on my YouTube channel. You can find it either under Zachary Fruling or under Cozy Azeroth. Both searches will work. And be sure to tune in for chapters 9 and 10 coming up. First on Twitch, where I live stream these tutorials, and then eventually on YouTube when I get them uploaded to YouTube. Speaking of which, I'm going to end this stream and get this onto YouTube for posterity. Anyways, hope you're enjoying this run through of Learning Basic, aka Teach Yourself Basic for the Texas Instruments TI-99 4A home computer, my favorite vintage computer system. Take care, have a good day, and be sure to keep tuning in. Take care now.